Hey everyone, Danny Lynn here with Freedom Family Investments. And in this video, we're going to be talking to you about our success stories. But stay on to the end because we're going to have real people sharing more of their stories and experiences with you. Hey everyone, Danny Lynn here with Freedom Family Investments. And this video is talking to you about some success stories we've had with our family of companies that I am excited to share with you today. So let's start with turnkey success stories here on the left-hand side. Investor number one has purchased 3 properties in 2020 for $304,000. In middle of 2023, the estimated value of those properties was $429,000. So purchased them for $304,000. Now estimated value of $429,000, and that was from 2020 to mid 2023. That is a 41% increase. All right, investor number two bought a property for $79,900 in 2018, valued mid 2023 at $115,000. That is a 44% increase. Investor number three purchased a turnkey property for $89,900 in 2018. Value estimate today in mid-2023 is $140,000. That is a 56% increase. And investor number four bought a turnkey real estate property for $91,700 in 2018. The value estimate as of middle of 2023 is $127,000. That is a 38% increase. So this is just an example. We tell everybody that when you're going to invest in the Midwest, don't count on appreciation. You buy the property for cash flow. The appreciation is the cherry on top. But I wanted to show this to you today because 41%, 44%, 56%, 38%, pretty nice cherries. So I just wanted to share that with you because it's real numbers and I like data. So I love real numbers. Okay, let's talk about our private money lenders. Investor number one gave us a loan, their very first loan for $56,500 in October of 2018. She has steadily increased her investments and still invests with us today. 4.5 years later, she has made over $155,000 in interest. This is passive income. All she had to do was approve loans. As a private money lender, she looked at the property, said, yes, I'd like to loan it to you, loan the money to you. We would pay her back her capital and interest owed, and then ask her if she was ready to do another property. That's a private money lending program. It is simple, not a whole lot of work, probably takes an hour up front to review the packet. Even if you take that long, ask any questions that you have, wire the funds, and then when you get your funds back, all you have to do is approve the payoff statement that our calculations are correct as far as what we owe you, sign a mortgage release so that it releases the lien off that property. Boom, you're done. You're ready to do it again. So 4.5 years later, she's earned $155,000. Holy moly. And she has now taken her money that she was doing in private money lending and she's diversified it into our income fund. So that now her money is working 24/7. So she's not going in and out of properties as a private money lender anymore. She's like, I love you guys. Let's do this and let's just keep my money. Just keep it working. And now it's diversified across multiple properties because she put it in the fund. If you have questions about that, make sure you're watching the private money lending videos and the fund videos because that's exactly what happened. Okay, investor number two here is a private money lender. Gave us the first loan for $118,000 in August of 2020. He has steadily kept $100,000 to $200,000 working at all times with us. He has now earned $44,555. That's awesome. In interest income passively, and he also has diversified into our income fund so that he could start getting his money working for him 24/7 and didn't have to keep going in and out of loans. So those are two success stories that I asked Tiffany to send me. I also asked her to send me 2 master notes. So we could go like all day. We could tell you all the money that all of our investors have earned over and over and over. Nobody's ever been paid less than what was owed. They always got their capital back. They always got the interest that we promised them when we engaged into that private money loan. We have never defaulted, and we will not. Like, I'm predicting, will not, because private lenders, our investors who are in our master notes, are in our funds. They are number one priority to me. Without you, I can't keep growing the way that we're growing. So I need you, and I will not ruin my reputation by ever defaulting on somebody's loan. It's one of my core principles. Master notes. Okay. So investor number one loaned us $200,000 in June of 2020. He has steadily increased in his investments to over $2 million now he has with us. He has earned over $620 in compound interest passively, and has diversified into syndications. So this particular master note investor, he doesn't want distributions. He doesn't need the cash flow. And so we will distribute cash flow quarterly in our master note program, but he doesn't want it. He just wants us to take what we would have paid him quarterly and put it back into the master note program so that it can continue to compound and earn more interest. So that is a lot of cheddar. Investor number two loaned $175,000 in June of 2021 and added another $300,000 over the next 8 months. And as of the time that we got this, which I think was middle of 2023 when Tiffany sent me all this information, he had earned over $65,670 in just 2 years, with another distribution that was getting ready to come in just a couple weeks. So he was actually taking his distributions. So huge. And then lastly, again, I believe that this was created for me in the middle of 2023 when we were getting ready to go to speak at an event in California, but I thought I would just pull them back out, these stats out for this video. In 2022, the interest that we paid was, I don't even know where I'm going to put this. I'm going to put it over here. Ready? $1,349,000 and $2.04. $1,349,002.04. Is that how you say that? And then interest paid since 2018 is $3.2 million to our investors. So those who have been with us from the very beginning, when we didn't have a track record, we had been investing in real estate since 2008 and had done many things, but they were really trusting us to do what we said we were going to do. We started turnkey real estate, and we were doing it for the very first time in Ohio. And there was actually a group of 17 investors that said, "Hey, we're gonna go on this ride with you. We trust you, and let's see how you do." And they, put a little bit of money into us, and gradually they kept on giving us more because they saw that we were doing exactly what we said we were going to do. And so they have really built generational wealth among some of our core first borrowers. And of all of the investors that have loaned us money through private money lending, master notes, syndications funds, at least through middle of 2023, we have paid over $3.2 million. That is amazing. That makes me so happy. That is really what I meant to do as we grew these companies, is help other people achieve financial freedom. Help other people buy and own more rental property if that's what they want to do, or just get passive income in the mail or in their bank account, however it is that we're sending them those distributions, into their IRAs, where it's growing tax-free. Whatever it is, we want to be there. We want to be your team. We want to be your resource. And $3.2 million, I hope this doubles and then triples and quadruples. I hope we can just continue to grow and grow and grow. And that means that we are growing our investor base, and we are able to pay out more investors and help you on your road to financial freedom. That's what we're here for. It helps us too, right? I'm all about win-win. I don't want you to lose while I win. I don't want you to win while I lose. Even though sometimes I do lose money on properties and you still win by getting the interest, it's my responsibility to do a good job on the property. So I take ownership of that loss. And that's part of the game. That's why we do volume, because that's how we mitigate risk. Even when we do lose money on our properties, we are still paying our investors back 100% of what they are owed, and all of their capital back plus 100% of what they are owed in terms of interest. Now, that doesn't mean that there's no risk in any of these investments. Again, don't get me wrong. I never ever want to be like painting a rosy picture. We just haven't. We prioritize people so much. You put your trust in us. We're going to do everything in our power to never, ever, ever let you down. That doesn't mean that there's not risk. You just got to look at who you're investing with, what is their track record. Go watch the video on Who Do I Trust. I go through all of the things that you should be asking who you're investing with, because we've gone through all the roller coasters of building these companies. We know what's to do and what not to do now. And that's why we have so many people that are wanting to work with us. So many different partners that are saying, hey, I want to use your company for this. Hey, will you partner with me on this? I want to use your company, because we vertically integrated and we have that power and that strong foundation. And it's just bringing us more and more people all the time. And that's why we're building it in the way that we are. So that we can make sure that we're on the path to success, and that path to success involves you as well. And so far, $3.2 million. And I know it's more than that because it's now Q4 of 2023. So I'm sure that's grown quite a bit. Anyways, I hope this shares some of our investors' journeys and what they've earned since being with us. And if you have questions, please go to chatwithfreedom.com, talk to our investor relations team. Some of them specialize in turnkey, some of them specialize in funds and syndications, private money, master notes. So just jump on one of their calendars, or just email us at invest@freedomfamilyinvestments.com and just say interested in learning more, say master notes, say turnkey, whatever it is. Ask your question. We are going to point the right person in your direction so you can get the answers that you want. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.